Stadium in Tampa, Florida. It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. The numbers for Jones last week, 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. That catch good for only a couple. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
To throw is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Partner, doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game. But sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying if he can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 17 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
Throw left side complete. That's Graham. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Montgomery running right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Handoff comes to Montgomery. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. A give. This is Montgomery. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Now a run with Montgomery. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. We're scoreless after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Williams, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And he's got Gronkowski yet again. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Brady now on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the 22, Brady, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Succop's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Running for it, Montgomery. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Fields on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Fields throwing again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the Bucs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach half. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays. Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now left side on the swing pass. Not much there, only a yard.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They'll run on first down. Montgomery. Sean Murphy Bunning got him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, it's Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. They run. Montgomery. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on first down. Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Montgomery. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 14. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to... And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, and this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42, and the Bears take over. David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Montgomery, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The The Bears on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 4. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, it's Montgomery. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, Montgomery gets unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Montgomery. 158 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. And again this time to the tailback. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Not enough there for a first. No gain as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the back. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bears look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores. Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win? Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Brady. He'll find Jones again, complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. And he finds Gronk. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. He's going to take a shot for the end zone, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that. Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 41. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Mooney. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now it's Fields. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they played.